We've got a question here about ratios, and we've got a bag of sweets, red and yellow, and then both of those categories are now subdivided between fizzy and bonbons. I find these questions difficult until I draw a diagram of how these things are split. So let's just do that. Okay, so here's the bag of sweets, and we're told that they're split between red and yellow. And they're split in the ratio of 6:5. And now we're told they're further subdivided into fizzy sweets and bonbons. So these are fizzy and these are the bonbons. And the splits are as follows. For the red, we're divided in the ratio of 1:2. And for the yellow sweets, we're divided in the ratio of 3:4. Now, the problem with these number ratios as we're given is that they have been factored down. It doesn't mean we've just got 6 red sweets and 5 yellow sweets, which are then subdivided again. Let's look down the arms and see whether division is possible. If I had 6 sweets, and we're going to divide them in the ratio of 1:2, that is 3 compartments, equal number of sweets. Yes, this branch actually works. With only 6 sweets, I can divide them such that there are a whole number of sweets in each of the compartments. But what about the 5? If I only had 5 sweets, there's no way I can divide those 5 sweets into 7 compartments, each containing the same number of sweets. What am I going to have to do? Well, I'm going to have to multiply this number by 7 so that I can then put the same number of sweets into those 7 compartments. There will in fact be 5 sweets in each compartment if I multiply this by 7. Have a look and it'll make it clear. If I multiply that by 7, I have 35 sweets here. Now 35 split into 7 compartments means 5 sweets in each compartment. 3 compartments are fizzy, so that's 15 sweets, and 4 compartments are bonbons, and that will be 20 sweets. 15 fizzy, 20 bonbons, 35. But now, because I've multiplied this guy by 7, I'm going to have to multiply the 6 by 7, and that will equal 42. And that will be the minimum number of sweets I can work with, 42 red sweets and 35 yellow sweets, to split these into whole number of sweets. I hope you get that, because that's probably the most difficult concept in this question to understand. So we've now got 42 sweets, which we're splitting into 3 compartments. So we've got 42 sweets in 3 compartments, and that is equal to 14 sweets in each compartment. So we've got the number of fizzy sweets, and that's going to be 14 sweets there, and because we've got 2 compartments of bonbons, each containing 14 sweets, we've got 28 bonbons there. 14 plus 28 makes 42, so we're okay. Now let's look over here. We've got 35 sweets going into 7 compartments. 35 divided by 7 is equal to 5. So there are 5 sweets in each compartment. On the fizzy side, we've got 3 compartments, which means 15 sweets. And on the bonbon side, we've got 4 compartments, so this is 20 sweets. So we've now just got to work out what the fraction of fizzy sweets are. Well, fizzy sweets are here, 14 of them, and 15 of them there. So fizzy sweets are equal to 14 plus 15, which is equal to 29. Total number of sweets are equal to 42 plus 35, and that is equal to 77. So the fraction of the fizzy to the total is equal to 29 over 77. And as 29 is a prime, that is going to be your answer. But remember, 77 doesn't necessarily mean that that's the total number of sweets in the bag. There could be double that. We don't know. We're not told the number of sweets in the bag. We're just given ratios. But 77 is the lowest number of sweets in the bag that will allow us to divide those sweets such that we're not going to have to subdivide the sweet to get the right ratios in each of the compartments, if you see what I mean.